Hi. Hello, hello. Uh, I haven't done my videos in a while, but I am still here, okay? Uh, I've been doing some reading and just observing and thinking and all of that, and I just wanted to get back to it. Uh, I'm a person that wears many different hats. One minute I might be wearing this hat, another minute I'm wearing another hat. Okay, and I mean, that's just the way it is. I try not to limit myself to just being one thing or doing one thing because I'm like a diamond, a multifaceted type person. Okay? So you may know me as Purple Scarlet Topaz. You may know me as Lourdes, the Gentle Lady. I don't know which one I am. Solionaire, Lourdes. It just depends. Okay? But right now, and I'll tell you more about all that other stuff later. But I want to get back to my Purple Scarlet Topaz in finding the answer to cancer. Okay, I have this book that I've been reading. I haven't finished it, but I'll tell you about it another time or something. I'll get to that. But as far as finding the answer to cancer, okay, see, the reason that I have that on my mind, and I'm going to have to do a lot of work. I want to be able to work with young minds, with people that have not just young minds, but fresh minds, okay? Because from what I see, and you can tell me whether you agree with me or not, or you don't have to agree with me, it doesn't matter. But I'm pretty sure that this has to be on the minds of a lot of people, okay? When we look at the standard of care for people with cancer, when they're diagnosed with cancer, immediately, basically, for the most part, it's like, oh, okay, you've got to go into surgery and get it cut out. And then you have to take rounds of chemotherapy, okay? And the problem that I have with that, with the standard of care, because that's what the standard of care is, okay? You see, too many people die even after the treatment, okay? If they don't die right away, okay, it takes some time, or they go through the treatment, okay, and then it goes into remission, possibly, and it may not come back for years, okay, or it might not come back for 6 months or whatever, okay. And the thing is, see, with the standard of care, too many people die. St. Jude's Hospital, they treat cancer, children with cancer, they say 1 in 5 will not make it. 1 in 5. Okay, so that's 2 out of 10, 3 out of 15, 4 out of 20. You understand? That's too much. Okay, that's too many. So, what is it? Think about that. Think about that. Now, if the vaccine, let's talk about the vaccine. If the vaccine had that kind of data, if the rate was 1 in 5 for the vaccine, it wouldn't be acceptable. Get my point? It would not be acceptable. But somehow it's acceptable for cancer. Okay, so we need to take a fresh look at cancer and what it is and its treatment. When I looked up cancer, when I Googled what is cancer, Google, okay, it basically said a bunch of cells that don't act right. I mean, that's not exactly what it said. I'm just paraphrasing it. Okay, that's what it said basically. A bunch of cells that don't act right. Okay, so if that is what cancer is, then that leaves plenty of room for questioning, plenty of room for speculation, plenty of room for a lot of things. Now, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a researcher. I'm not a doctor. But guess what? I have a brain. Okay? I know what biology is and chemistry. It's not hard to read a book. Okay? So I want to share some things with you that I've come across, and some things that I think need to change and need to happen. For one, I feel that the standard of care is what it is because pharmaceutical companies are making, they're making billions of dollars just the way it is. Okay, and so we have to look further and look deeper, okay? Because even with the chemotherapy treatments, chemotherapy, when you're injected with those chemical therapies, it affects all of your cells, not just the cancer cells, okay? And how can you say someone is cancer-free? I mean, how can you say someone is cancer-free if it comes back? How can you tell a person you're cancer-free, okay, but then some kind of way, poof, it comes back up? What really is cancer? Okay, that's what we need to decipher, what cancer really is. Okay, is it, simply because the cancer cells have identifying characteristics that are different from that are different from regular or normal cells. Okay. And to say that the cancer is smarter than, like it can trick you, it tricks the body, it tricks the DNA of the cells, it just doesn't make any sense. Okay, but anyway, we're going to get back to that. Okay, take care.